Hi, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining us. We'll go ahead and get you a quick message this morning. I think we'll start with the Kali Oracle. Most important vital message. That's interesting. I guess we'll read it since it sort of popped out. Every action is infused with loving purpose. Every challenge and every opportunity in your life exists by her divine design. Her spiritual intelligence is within your heart. When you trust your integrity and proceed according to your soul's values, you are trusting and empowering her to be a cause in your life. Everything that is happening is a part of how your prayers are being answered. A new order is to be established. You are being led into it. To honor the Dharma means to live according to genuine spiritual principles. What those principles are depends on inner values. To live according to your values means living with integrity of being, conducting yourself according to an inner spiritual code. You are not quite ready to take such responsibility or do not yet have the confidence to trust in your own values. Work with an external moral code. If you were not. And attempt to align with that. Morality is like training wheels for the soul, imposing concepts of right and wrong. It's a top-down approach, mind first, then attempting to mold behavior accordingly. Spiritual integrity is a different approach. It does not ask what others think about a matter or how we will be judged for acting in a certain way. Rather, it inquires as to what resonates the most as the most spiritually aligned course of action. It considers how we can speak and act in such a way that those inner values are respected. Adherence to external moral codes is useful in the earlier stages of development, but when a soul is ready to grow, being overly guided by morality can undermine spiritual progress. Morality can lead the soul into a state of psychological infancy, responding to externally imposed measures of conduct and aiming to avoid repercussions when a transgression is discovered by another, or may suffer with guilt and shame when a moral code has been violated, intentionally or not. In such a mindset, we hand over power to the collective that establishes the code, whether it be a religious, socioeconomic, family, or political group, or the collective more generally. In following that code, we can adopt something of a childlike attitude to punishment or reward, hence the shock when bad things happen to good people. Those with the courage to grow into following an inner code take greater responsibility for their lives and actions. From greater responsibility arises greater freedom. In moving away from the crowd, such souls can forge their own path. This does not mean we act in ways despicable to others. Certainly, there are people who deny the power of moral code, but also lack an inner connection to spiritual presence and so move with the absence of integrity altogether. Such people create much pain for themselves and others, and they assume a level of personal power without the spiritual maturity to ensure that power is expressed benevolently. Our evolutionary process for strengthening our connection to Dharma or spiritual law transforms our relationship with ourselves, each other, and the world. So, reaping good seeds, right? Putting out good. As we grow spiritually and mature at a psychological level, we naturally begin to cultivate our inner values, eschewing those who have been taught that no longer resonate. We learn the often painful lessons of what happens when we abandon our values to pursue that which society says is more important: control, profit, and personal gain at any cost. Social status through positions of power, for example, we increasingly align ourselves with our values and adhere to them more courageously, evolving them according to inner resonance rather than outer effect. We realize that self-respect is more important than trying to control and manipulate outer events or other people. We are moved from an inner place rather than motivated by external rewards. As a consequence, it is spiritually safe for us to receive an abundance of material blessings because we know we will not try to sell our soul to obtain them. The Dharma of Kali brings the message that your most abundant successes will manifest when you are aligned with your integrity. You do not need to put your faith in pathways or projects that don't resonate with your deeper spiritual knowing and values. Seeking the ways of the world to bring you what you need is only going to limit your spiritual progress and undermine the most abundant manifestation of your purpose. If you intuitively know that you need to engage with a more traditional worldly means of progress, then you can do so with your spiritual integrity intact and guiding you, so you stay true to yourself in the process. As you are guided from within, you shall make the best progress. So maybe you are different from other people around you in some kind of sense. Maybe you operate from a better valued place. Maybe people around you don't. Sagittarius, messages for Sag. This could be you coming out of pain, heartache. You don't cause heartache to others. Maybe others are operating from a place of pain. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, people in placement, Sagittarius. Yeah, there's a need to like rest. Maybe not give up on something, just rest. This could be in your job. This could be a need to like kind of let go also of some kind of like path to security that you think it might not actually be beneficial to you in the long run in some way. Yeah. You might have to detach from something emotionally as well. Last messages for Sagittarius. Yeah, this is like with divine timing. You're using the wheel of fortune to go with the flow of life. You're kind of like a surfer on the waves, right? Testing the current, seeing where the next big wave will be. So let's go ahead and continue. Sagittarius, people and placements, please. This is just for Sag. Most important vital message for Sagittarius, people and placements, please. Sagittarius, best advice for ultimate success. Called. Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Okay, let's see. Called. Let's see. Called. 44. This could be a change in your home life situation, perhaps, or shared finances. You came to Earth with a double mission to grow as a soul and bring about a shift in consciousness. The best way to fulfill these personal and collective purposes is to trust what it is and your soul is calling you towards, for it's encoded within the most direct path forward. Your soul has many unique gifts that came here to share. Some you may have already been aware of, and others you're just beginning to uncover. You're being called to remember your soul's intelligently chose the perfect conditions to carry out your soul's mission and share your soul's gifts. If you're being called towards a creative project, a passion, or invention, this card is a confirmation that you're facing the right way and that this moment right here is destined. If you're feeling underprepared or thinking, who am I to do that? This card is guiding you to step up and leap. And consider perhaps that your soul has been training for this moment right here for lifetimes. Beautiful. Wow. I think we'll get another message here for Sagittarius people and placements. Sagittarius messages. Most important vital message for Sagittarius people and placements that you'd like them to know for their ultimate success and wisdom. What is their ultimate message for their ultimate success? Tea magic. Okay, 38. Okay, answers and hard truths. Well, your higher self chose this card because the answers you're seeking have been in front of you for some time, but you've chosen not to see them. Magic will visit you when it's a hard truth that needs to be heard, that you're experiencing a form of denial. You may not even be doing it unintentionally as your ego's way of protecting you from something that may be hurtful or difficult. Magic is a spiritual intervention telling you that while it might be hard, it's time to rip the Band-Aid off and face the truth of your situation. Take time to think about where illumination needs to occur. What have you been avoiding in your life? Know that ignoring it may only be making the situation worse, and if you don't take action, you could be facing significant consequences. Fortunately, this card means there's still time to turn your circumstances around. Your situation will still be challenging, but deep down you already know what you need to do to overcome the obstacle. Before you can face the monster, you need to acknowledge it's real. Well, let's see what this monster is, right? Tell us more about this. What does Sagittarius need to think about? Face. Oh, you know what? Let's get this card. We have another deck here that's much better. These kind of questions. Okay. Tell us about what Sagittarius needs to think about or focus on. Anything from this deck? Messages for Sag regarding tea magic. What is this about? What is being denied? What do they need to focus on to solve? This could be something like subconsciously, wherever the 12th house is, whatever rules in your chart, whatever sign it's in. Tell us more for Sag. Yeah, your destiny. Okay, interesting. Your North Node. Maybe your home life as well. Maybe you're dating. Maybe an Aquarius. Tell us more. What is Sagittarius in denial about? What are they in denial about? Somebody has a shadow side or a darker side, Sagittarius. Maybe there's a lack of growth here. This could be a love situation, Sagittarius. Being ready to receive something positive. Okay, Sagittarius, messages in general. Good news, and thinks of you often. Okay, beautiful. Messages for Sagittarius. This could be Pisces too. Put more effort. Interesting. Warm-hearted. Okay. Let's get you a piece of advice. Best advice for Sagittarius today. Best advice. Most important, crucial advice. Can you do it again, please? Most important, vital message for Sagittarius. Okay. Turn knowledge into wisdom. So really apply yourself. And skunk spirit. Let's see. Not everyone will appreciate you. Many people have issues of their own to address, and you may trigger something in them, but if so, no matter. Skunk Spirit calls you to be fully yourself without apology. Now is a time for honesty and admitting that something doesn't sit right for you. You deserve the self-respect that comes when you courageously choose to stand up for yourself and speak your truth with love. Remember who you are and what really matters to, and act with integrity, and you will be so glad you did. So tell us more about what you're standing up against for Sag. Is being stood up against. What does Sagittarius need to fight about? This could be about your singleness, about kind of needing to hermit away. Tell us more. Maybe in your job as well. Sagittarius need to protect or fight against. Sadness and commitment or belief system. Could be the relationship though. Okay, best advice for Sag. Best advice, most important vital advice, please, to help Sagittarius succeed. Thinker and time to go. Okay, well, I hope you like this reading. Please hit like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit the buy me a coffee link if you want to leave a tip. Thank you. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's grab one of these. Sagittarius people in placement. Sagittarius, most important. You and your loved ones are safe. There could be a new start in your home life. Time to breathe out. Don't expect powerful change, maybe. Okay. Sagittarius. Best advice, please, for Sagittarius people in placements. Best, most important advice. Ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your own aid only if you make the free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask, only that you do so. Okay. Oh, we didn't even get any tea leaf. Sagittarius. This is just for Sagittarius. Trouble, accusations, Sagittarius. Maybe somebody's trying to start drama with you and you have to like navigate this new beginning that you're planting, Sagittarius. This could be maybe a marriage or coming together with somebody, Sagittarius. Okay, we have pay attention to your finances, Sagittarius people in placements. Don't be tempted to lower your standards, Sagittarius. This could be bad news coming from somebody who's not aggressive, but just like, you know, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius people in placements. Spiritually, increase in spiritual material growth in the present moment, Sagittarius. Beware of self-delusion, Sagittarius. Older woman, Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius people in placements, Sagittarius. Maybe something will not bring you as much joy as you think it will, or maybe there's like a need to kind of like face dark issues in regards to what stops you from your own happiness. Sagittarius. Communication could be coming, spiritual guidance, protection from harm from the angels. Beautiful. Yeah, especially against bad health or disease or anything like that. Sagittarius. Messages for Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius people and placements. Messages. Any last messages for Sagittarius people and placements, Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius. Most important vital message for Sagittarius people and placements. Silent night. So it is kind of a good time to spend some time alone at this time. Maybe we'll get a rune. Sagittarius. We have Wunjo here, so that could be relevant in some regard. Letter P, kind of looks like the letter P. Let's see, maybe an Egyptian. Sagittarius people in placements, Sagittarius. We have intelligence, Hador. So this could be a change in your home life. Sobek union and power on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what is coming for Sagittarius' future. What lies ahead for Sagittarius? What is coming in the future towards them? What do you need Sagittarius to know about their future? You're coming out of self-imposed restrictions, depression. Could be pursuing more of your emotional security. Maybe you're pursuing something in love emotionally. Sagittarius' future. Maybe somebody else is doing this towards you. Yeah, you're coming out of 9 of Pentacles mode. Beautiful. Sagittarius, tell us more about their future. Tell us more about Sagittarius' future. What is Sagittarius' future? This could be a new start in something, maybe an apology. There could be an apology about fighting or like the aggressive tendencies, controlling tendencies. Sagittarius, messages for Sag. This could be also from a Scorpio. This could be from a Pisces. Somebody's changing their perspective in regards to how they think about things. Maybe they were feeling kind of broken, operating from a negative place, but they're moving quickly towards something. Sagittarius people placements. What is in the future? Yeah, they could be changing their home life situation in order to nurture themselves more. Yeah, interesting. Because they could have been overburdened here. There could have been a lack of passion here as well. What's the best advice for Sagittarius? Best advice for Sagittarius. to help them. What messages do you need for Sagittarius? Something about strengthening your root chakra, groundedness in your career, perhaps, having boundaries. I'm worthy of the life I want. It could be a gateway opening up in shared finances with a Gemini or somebody local. I am radiant, beautiful, and creative and enjoy a healthy and passionate life. And that could be in regards to your job, life, your money. But I hope you like this reading. Thank you so much. Take care.